This is a short video. I really want to keep it short on your holiday homework, just explaining what you need to do. So if you are in Vietnam, you haven't done activity 1 yet. That was the photo essay that was done during orientation. So what I'll do with that is I'll do a different Vietnam video and I'll email the link to you for you guys. Activity 1 for everybody else, most of you made really good starts on it during orientation. So I'm not going to explain it because you should be well on your way to finishing it. And a number of you did finish it. If you did not finish it, it needs to be completed for the first day next year. Activity 2, however, may need a little bit more explaining because this is the one that we've received some emails about. So thank you to those people who have asked the question. If you are a little confused, let me go through it now. Now, I'm working on a PDF, so I can't highlight it too much, but I will go through what you need to do. You need to choose 2 of the following passages. So that's how many you're doing. You need to answer the questions for each passage you choose. There's 4 questions from each passage, so you have to do 8 in total. Then you need to write a creative response, drawing information and ideas from the answers to your questions. So that's for each of the 2 passages, a creative response. Now this is where the confusion is coming in. You need to follow this instruction for the creative. So for passage 1, if you're choosing passage 1, and I know my students probably will because this is the one we looked at in class, you need to copy Kent's writing style to complete a short passage, either as Sigga or Frederick, as they are being held prisoner. So you need to incorporate Kent's use of pronouns, repetition, and imagery. So the passage that's looking at is actually Agnes in prison, but we're asking you to become one of the other 2 who are in prison and copy Kent's writing style that she uses in this passage. So you're not rewriting this passage, you're creating a brand new passage of Sigga or Frederick, but it's the way that Kent has used repetition and imagery and pronouns that you need to look at there. If you choose passage 2, you're going to write the first person narrative examining the way in which Nathan toyed with people. So in this passage we are told, we have that quote that Nathan was not very nice. This time you are becoming Nathan. You are going to give us from his point of view why he did this. Why did he act this way? So this passage reveals a lot about Nathan and also society. So you need to think about the fact that this passage is not in first person. It is not from Nathan's point of view, but you need to give us that reading. If you choose passage 3, you have to choose a third person narration that creates a scene that affects a character in some way. So this is a scene where the weather is affecting and changing characters and having an impact on them. You need to create a scene that is where the setting of the scene and what is happening in the scene, say with the landscape or the weather, etc., actually influences characters' behavior. So they're the 3 creative pieces. Remember, you are doing 2. I hope this video has helped you a little bit with those. Now let's move down. This is the setting. You need to fill in any questions that you still have. If we keep going down, oh, it's gone outside my screen and I can't change. Okay. I will go through this page in another video because I've just realized how long this has got. Hopefully this has helped you a little bit.